So the government was supporting people. The government was giving money to people.
Yes.
Why was the government doing that? Because they prepared for situations, incidents like this. So my question I will ask you, how prepared are you for 2025? Today, I want to share a message that I shared this afternoon in Toronto concerning move forward to recover all. Somebody say move forward to recover all.
Move forward to recover all.
I'm going to talk about a gentleman in the Bible named David. David was being chased by a king named Saul. And when the king chased David, David ran away. And lo and behold, David was seen as a good man. And there was a place given to David and his men who were all running away from King Saul. And the place that was given to David to dwell with his wife and others who were also running away from King Saul was called Ziklag. The king who gave David this place there was a battle that was going to take on. And David and his men said, let's go and help this king. A king of Philistine, let's go and help him. There's a battle before him. And at least there are men with us. Let's go and support and fight the battle. But when they went, they said no unto them. They were afraid of David. And they said, no, we don't need your help. The Bible tells us that we're talking about 1 Samuel chapter 29. 1 Samuel chapter 29, that's where the story starts. So when David and his men returned back to Ziklag, they realized that Ziklag was burned down. They went out to help somebody, and when they came back, their children were taken. The city was burned. Everything was gone. And when you move to the same 1 Samuel chapter 30, from verse 1 going down, you will understand that David and his men wept. Why were they crying? They were crying because everything they had was taken. Most of the times, I try to tie the stories to our everyday life for you to understand that you can leave your house and come back and meet the house empty. You can go to work, come back home, and it is a different story. That is life. Somebody say that is life.
That is life.
Life can be very funny. I say this to people. Life can be very funny.
Yep.
You can leave your house and later on go back home and it's a different story. Life can be very funny. You can leave your house healthy, come back home sick. You can go to bed healthy, wake up sick.
Yep.
That is life. David and his men left Ziklag to go and help another king. But the army of that king said, we don't trust David and his men. Tell them to go back home. James, they decided to go back home. When they got home, their enemies had gone in to destroy everything in their city. Today, maybe we could say St. Catherine's and maybe Niagara Falls. You went to go help people in Niagara Falls. They said, we don't need your help. You decided to come back to St. Catherine's. When you came back, they have invaded St. Catherine's, taken everything. And the question you are asking yourself, why did I make such a big mistake? You know, sometimes we try helping people and they end up turning down our help. And you said, oh, me, I was just doing it from a place of a clean heart. But they see you as a threat. They see you as a threat, but you from a clean heart. But they see you as a threat. But you just say, listen, you are not doing it well. Can I do it well for you? Oh, no, I'm okay. This is how I've been doing it. I'm fine. And you go like, bro, I just wanted to help. No strings attached. But the most important thing in this whole story that I want us to take from David trusting God in all the chaos that happened. You know, most of the times when things like that happens, we start panicking. The Bible tells us that the men of David they were not happy with him to an extent that they wanted to throw him stones and kill David. But that was his own people. So let's say maybe Jamie went out with the two James and Alexis. They went somewhere thinking, okay, things were going to be fine. They got home and everything was down. Now James is thinking of beating Jamie. Alexis is thinking of choking Jamie. Everybody is thinking of doing something to Jamie. And Jamie is sitting down quietly. God, what am I going to do? Because James' wife has been taken and children. Alexis' children has been taken. Nothing is left behind. How will you feel? The Bible said they wept till they couldn't cry anymore. Have you ever sat down all by yourself and there are certain things going on in your life and you feel like crying? Have you ever feel like crying? That you just said, this is painful. Sometimes it's good to cry. Sharing those tears is good. If you don't cry, it will develop something in your body.
Yep.
Do you know when you don't cry, there's some pain. I don't know if some of you, when my mother-in-law died, I felt it. I wanted to be tough, but there were times I was crying inside, and when the tears doesn't come out, it hurts inside. When my mother died, I was a big man moving around, not crying. Sometimes I'll finish preaching, and when I sit on that chair, I start feeling the pain inside. The Bible tells us that David and his men wept. But David encouraged himself in the Lord. Somebody say, I will encourage myself in the Lord. And David encouraged himself in the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter what is going on happening, encourage yourself in the Lord. I have a simple belief that I live my life with, and it has been so good that nothing is permanent. Boris, no matter how tough it is, nothing is permanent. It's not going to stay forever. Listen, there's no way I'm going to serve you, be a slave for the rest of my life. One day, I will have my freedom. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
So I don't know what is happening. When the crying comes, cry. When you finish crying, trust in the Lord. Encourage yourself in what? In the Lord. Tell your neighbor, encourage yourself in the Lord.
Encourage yourself in the Lord.
Oh, come on, say it one more time. Encourage yourself in the Lord.
Encourage yourself in the Lord.
Encourage yourself in the Lord. That is the most important thing. We all do it. You wake up sometimes and it looks like the whole world is collapsing. You wake up sometimes and you don't just even feel it. When phone calls are coming, you don't want to talk. Has anybody ever been in that position? that you just feel like today I don't feel like talking to anybody. And you see the calls coming. It's not that you are mad at them, you don't have anything against them. If I pick up the call, I won't say anything since you won't have my attention. You'll be talking and I'm off. So the best thing is, let me just avoid the calls. When I'm in good mood, then we can talk. That is life. 2025 is waiting for you. 2025 is waiting for you and I. It's waiting for you and I in a sense that God has created 2025 for you and I to do great and marvelous things. But the only way you can do it is to understand that something that belongs to you was taken and you are coming after it. The Bible said, and David encouraged himself in the Lord, and David asked for the Hephards to inquire of the Lord, whether should I pursue? And when I pursue, will I overtake? And when I overtake, will I recover all? Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, I will recover all.
I will recover all.
Oh, come on, say it. I will recover all.
I will recover all.
In 2025, whatever you lost, you're going to recover it. Whatever left you in this 2024, you will take it in 2025. You will recover. What left you? Let me even ask a question. When was the last time you guys heard from Otto?
Today,
You heard from him today.
he said he's feeling better, so he's going to pick us up and say hi to you.
He's feeling better.
Yeah, he actually said he's going to say hi to you.
Oh, beautiful. I'm happy to hear that. We bless God. That Otto, that means very soon we'll see him.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this young man was sick, battling with sickness. And to the glory of God, we just heard it. He's back on track. Look at your neighbor and say, he's back on track.
He's back on track.
That is what we are talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to understand that everything is seasonal. Everything is seasonal. You and I need to understand that if we can just trust in Him, if we can just hold on. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. James, have you ever lost a job?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And how was the feeling?
Not good.
Not good.
Lots because I had the surgery I had to do.
That's right.
They fired me because I had to go for a surgery.
You see, but when things like this happens, you just need to keep on trusting God. You just need to keep on doing what? Trusting God. David and his men. You see, if you don't pick yourself up, the rest of your team will be sitting down. David picked up himself and told his team, come on guys, let's go. We are going for whatever that is ours. So my question is, what is yours that you are just going to sit down and watch the enemy walk away with it? What is yours that you are just going to close your eyes and ask somebody to walk away with it? Tell your neighbor, I am coming after what is mine.
Coming after what is mine.
Oh, come on, say it. I am coming after what is mine.
I'm coming after what is mine.
If it is health, we are coming after it. If it is your finances, we are coming after it. Whatever the devil has stolen from you, we are coming after it. Tell your neighbor, I'm coming after it.
Coming after it.
We are not going to sit down and cry the whole day. Tell your neighbor, wipe your tears and go get it.
Go wipe your tears and go get it.
Yeah. We spend time complaining. We spend time crying. We spend time doing all manner of things, and we forget that God has designed 2025 for you. If I was going to ask each and every one, the question I'll ask is, do you have plans for 2025? James, do you have plans for 2025?
Not yet.
See?
Just gonna wing it.
So let's correct an error. Jamie, do you have plans for 2025?
We'll make it a better year.
Actually, do you have plans for 2025? James, do you have plans for
I have
2025?
plans to get a job in 2025.
I have plans to get a job. Boris, you have plans for 2025? Good. So now let's have a talk. You see, never go into a year without having a plan. Don't do that. Lexus, never go into a year without having plans. Make plans for the year. Write the things you want, the things you want to achieve, the things you want to have, the things you want to do, the places you want to go. Write them. James is saying he has plans. He wants to have a job. Listen, if you don't sit down and plan, life will throw anything at you. If you don't sit down and plan, life will do what? Life will throw anything at you.
Yeah.
But when you plan, life doesn't just give you anything. It gives you what you sat down and planned. Life will not just throw anything at you, but life will give you what you have sat down to plan. So it's very important that anytime you see the year is coming or the month is coming to an end, the question you should be asking yourself, what is my plans for the next month? What is my plans for the next year? What is my plans for the next day? If you don't have plans, the wind, wherever the wind is blowing toward, whichever direction, that's where you're going to go. Because you don't have directions. You don't have anything in life. You are just going according to whatever life gives me. Oh, let's do it. Oh, I like that. We just go. Let's go in that way. But it doesn't work like that. Have a plan. Go home tonight. Get a pen and a paper and ask yourself, in some few days, how many days left? 2 days.
2.5 days or something.
2 days left, and you are going to be in 2025.
Yeah.
Go home, get a pen and a paper, write down what you want. James, is there something you want in 2025?
Yeah, I'll write stuff down.
Write it on a piece of paper. Jamie, is there something you want in 2025? Write it on a piece of paper. Don't just live life. Don't just live life without having anything. Oh, whatever life gives me, I'll take it and I'll run with it. No. We don't live life like that.
No.
We write things.
Yes.
We have plans. When somebody asks you, you have something to say. Maybe somebody wants to marry next year. You never know. Maybe Alexi wants to get married next year. So imagine she says she wants to marry next year. That means, James, you have to start saving money.
Yes.
You have to start thinking about getting a hall, wedding cake, suits, nice. You have to start thinking. You see? But she cannot just get up and say, James, marry me today.
No.
You will say, no, we have to plan it. Because we have families to invite. We have friends to invite. We need to take time off from work. We need to put some things So that is why planning is very important. Amen.
Amen.
That is why planning is important. So I want to encourage everybody that plan, write something down.
Yes.
Those things will guide you. Let your plans become the GPS of your life. It helps in your decisions. It helps in things that you do. It helps the way you live your life. It helps the people you even hang around with.
Yeah.
So please plan your life. Back to the story of David. The Bible tells us that, and David and his men went after everything that was stolen, and to the glory of God, they recovered everything and brought everything back to their city, which was called Ziklag. They brought everything. I'm here to encourage everybody that if you can pursue what has been taken away from you, you can recover it all. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
If you can take that bold step, take that bold step. Somebody say, take that bold step.
Take that bold step.
If you can take that bold step, I promise you, whatever you lost, you will have it. Ladies and gentlemen, I lost a lot this year. I lost family members. Family members. I lost a father in South Africa. I lost a mother-in-law in Canada. But hey, I'm expecting a double reward in 2025.
Amen.
Oh, I don't think somebody heard me. I'm expecting a double reward in 2025.
Amen.
Whatever that left me, I'm not just going to close my mouth shut. I'm not going to be crying, but I'm going to tell God, you must reward me double for my trouble. Give to me double for my trouble. David and his men recovered all. They recovered what? All. Somebody sitting here, you will recover all.
Recover all.
Oh, I said you will recover all.
Amen.
Whatever that is yours, you will recover it. You can't go after something that is not yours.
No.
We go after things that belongs to us. We go after things that were taken from us. We go after things God gave to us. And I am here to tell you, God has given you everything you need. He has given you a healthy life. He has given you all the riches. He has given you everything. But if you don't pursue what has been taken, you still be wrapped up and be complaining. You know, I used to have a car and they stole my car. You know, I used to be rich and they took my money. And you know, I used to be very beautiful and they took my beauty. You know, I used to be handsome. Tell your neighbor, make a move.
You can move.
Make a move. Make a move. And don't just sit at one place
No.
complaining and crying. How somebody has hurt you. How somebody has been unfair to you. How somebody has pushed you. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Pick yourself up and go after what God has given to you. If it is sickness, challenge yourself. Get the right medications. Go after your health. If it is sickness and they tell you, the doctor said, don't eat this food, don't drink this, challenge yourself. Go through it. And I promise you, you'll recover your health. But immediately you start giving excuses. There are certain things God will never come down here and do it for you. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
I said you have to do what? Do it yourself. God will not come down and do it.
No.
He will tell you to do it.
Yep.
So if you think whatever the devil did to you hurts, is painful, don't stay in that pain. Put yourself together and go after what is yours. I'm bringing my message to an end to encourage each and everybody that we only have few days into the new year. And I want to promise you, I want to encourage you, I want to let you understand that please don't live life in 2025 like the way you lived life in 2024. Give yourself an increase. Give yourself an update. We want a new version of you.
Yep.
Look at your neighbor and tell him, give me a new version of you.
Give me a new version.
Yeah. Give me a new version of you. I don't want the old 2024 version of you. That you still do things like, imagine how will you feel if today some companies were still selling 2000 and let's even go back to 2001. If somebody was still selling 2001 phone to you, will you buy it?
No.
You won't. Do you know why you won't buy it? Because others are giving you newer versions.
Yes.
Today, my phone is iPhone 15. You know iPhone 16 is out.
Yes.
Today you tell somebody, oh, I'm going to give you iPhone. They'll say, no, I want iPhone 16. When the latest ones are coming out, you are talking. Today, who uses iPhone? Was it iPhone 4? Yeah. You know.
Best time.
Yeah. There was iPhone 3. No. There was iPhone 3 before 4.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, there was 3. iPhone 3.
3G or something. 2G.
There was even 2.
Yeah, 2G was like a gray.
There was
black.
2. Thank you. The one at the bottom was black. It has some black. Yeah.
I remember that.
I started using iPhone in iPhone 4. The black one that came and it was glass at the back.
Well, that was nice.
White. That was my first iPhone. Today, if somebody's giving you that phone, will you take it?
Depends.
You won't. Because it won't do anything. When people are talking about AI today, what can iPhone 4 do? It won't be able to even run the iOS
No.
that is on the phone. So I'm concluding to tell you that stop living life like an old iPhone and live life as a brand new product. Every year they want to see a newer version of you.
Yes.
So tell your neighbor, I want to see the new you.
I want to see the new you.
Jamie, I want to see the new you. Alexis, I want to see the new you. James, new you. James, new you. Eno, new you. Boris, new you.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's do things differently.
Yes.
Let's do things differently. If you were the type that sleep up to 12 o'clock every day, now cut it.
Yes.
At least wake up by 6 o'clock. You are up, you kneel down, you pray. Go about, tidy up your house, clean your room, put things in right place, put everything, let your house be clean. This year, try your possible best. Go to nice places. Go to nice places.
Yes.
When you go to nice places, it affects the way you think. Hey, Boris, one time I went for a massage at one particular hotel. Oh Jesus, poverty is a demon. Ha! Life is good, eh?
Yeah.
When I went, it was a 5-star. And when they gave me a robe, put on this nice robe, white one, and it was only rich people. Just the environment alone started changing the way I think. I said to myself, as I 2025, every month I'm going to visit a rich place where rich people meet. I said, I like, oh God, you go to their washrooms, very nice.
Yes.
The washroom, Toilet papers they use are different from the ones we use at home. James, one day try a 5-star hotel.
Okay.
You will see the difference.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, desire good things in 2025. I said desire what? Good things in 2025. And it will come to you. Rise up to your feet.